Arvind Kejriwal's shenanigans are going global. And with it, people's frustration with the Delhi Chief Minister is also going global. So what has our infamous Chief Minister done now? Well, Arvind Kejriwal has infuriated Singapore. Singapore's politicians, ministers and media are all furious. International Beizati is what we would like to call it. What's worse, Indian Foreign Minister too has roasted Kejriwal for his diplomatic blunder. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Abhinav Pathak, and in this video we shall discuss the international humiliation being faced by Kejriwal. Let's begin. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal continues to earn international humiliation. If being proven to be a leader with no relation to sanity among Indians was not sufficient, Arvind Kejriwal has now embarked on an international mission to shame himself. This time around, Kejriwal is being thrashed left, right and centre by Singapore and its government for calling what the Delhi Chief Minister thinks is a new variant causing grave damage to children, namely the Singapore variant. For his imaginative conclusions and brazen lies, Kejriwal is now being exposed by India and Singapore together. On Tuesday, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal had called on the Indian government to take measures to prevent the spread of what he called a Singapore variant in India. In a tweet, the activist turned showman had said that the centre must cancel air services with Singapore on the account of what he called a new form of corona that came to Singapore and was extremely dangerous for children. Importantly, there is no new variant which has been infecting the people of Singapore, but how Arvind Kejriwal, without any scientific basis, is claiming otherwise remains incomprehensible for many. Vivian Balakrishnan, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Singapore, took strong exception to Kejriwal's nonsensical tweet and rebuked him by saying, "Politicians should stick to facts. There is no Singapore variant." Kejriwal's comments led to a huge outrage by the Singaporean authorities. India's Ministry of External Affairs said that the Indian High Commissioner was summoned by Singapore government on Wednesday to convey strong objection to Delhi CM's tweet on Singapore variant. The ministry added that the High Commissioner clarified that Delhi CM had no competence to pronounce on COVID variants or civil aviation policy. Taking to Twitter, Indian Foreign Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar saved the day by reiterating the special friendship between India and Singapore and said, "Singapore and India have been solid partners in the fight against COVID-19. Appreciate Singapore's role as logistics hub and oxygen supplier. Their gesture of deploying military aircraft to help us speaks of our exceptional relationship." However, irresponsible comments from those who should know better can damage long-standing partnerships. So let me clarify. Delhi CM does not speak for India. Dr. S. Jaishankar's remarks were able to douse the fire sparked by Kejriwal's ludicrous claims. Vivian Balakrishnan thanked his Indian counterpart for resolving the situation and emphasized on mutual partnership. He tweeted, "Thanks Dr. S. Jaishankar. Let's focus on resolving the situation in our respective countries and helping one another. Nobody is safe until everyone is safe." It is evident that India and Singapore have joined hands to take on serial fake news peddler Arvind Kejriwal. The Delhi Chief Minister should ideally be ashamed of himself for trying to jeopardize India's bilateral ties with Singapore. But we realize that the man is hell-bent on maligning the Indian central government's image. As such, he very well deserves to be exposed for his lies by both India and Singapore together. Kejriwal must remember not to punch above his weight hereon.